Yes guys, back with yet another video. This one is about how I prepare for the gym. Today I'll be training legs. So when you're training legs, you gotta have a good big sleep. That's the first thing, and also you need a good pre-workout meal as well. Just in case you don't want to have a powdered pre-workout at the gym, then it's always best to start off at home, have a good pre-workout meal, which could be your breakfast, and then straight to the gym 15 to 20 minutes later, just waiting for it to kick. What we want is a well carved meal. So we have oat porridge, what my nan cooked early this morning, and I've got bagels here, which I'll be having with peanut butter. So yeah, carbs, and obviously the oats carbs as well. So I'm expecting a very high output of energy when I do get into the gym and start training legs. So this is what we're actually trying to do. Obviously I don't take pre-workout that much, and also some people get a lot of side effects and come down after pre-workout. So that's why I'd rather now just get my pre-workout from food before I head to the gym. So I've already put my bagels in. Just finished my pre-workout meal. So I had 2 bagels with peanut butter on, and I had a big bowl of porridge as well that my nana made this morning. So yeah, I'd say that I'm quite filled now, to be fair. So finished it about 10-15 minutes ago. So currently on the way to the gym now. As soon as I get there, I'll do my stretches, warm-ups, then I'll be ready to get my leg session started. So what I'm expecting from the workout is just high energy output, really. That's what the pre-workout is for. As with legs, sometimes it can be very hard to train if you don't have the energy there. So I think prepping for legs alone is different from prepping to training other body parts, you know what I'm trying to say. So if you can relate, you can relate. If you're a fellow bodybuilder or if you've trained for a long time, then you'll know what I mean and how important it is to actually get prepped for leg day. So yeah man, I'll let the training do the talking. So obviously now we're stretching just before we train legs. This is important. This goes for anything. So anything that you're training, any body part, you don't want to pull no muscles. So we just make sure we stretch out, make sure the muscle fibers are all loose, you're ready to start the session. So we've got exercise 1. These are seated calf raises, plate loaded. I'll probably work up to about 4 to 5 plates. So I've got a few questions that I put up on the poll earlier. So the first question is food prep expensive? When you go shopping, it can seem like it is expensive, but I guarantee you, once you cook the food up, it can last you a whole week. You can cook twice for the week and get all your meal preps ready, instead of actually having a takeout, because the amount that you'd spend on getting a takeout could cost you your weekly shopping. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like once, twice a week. So it can be expensive, but as long as you go, somewhere like Aldi, Lidl, then Asda, you can get all your stuff from there, like all your vegetable. And then in terms of meat, you can go to the meat market that they have, get your fresh meat and stuff. So it can be expensive, but not as expensive as living an unhealthy lifestyle. You know what I mean? Having an unhealthy diet as well. So as I said, can be expensive, but you're better off in the long run buying your food. And I'd say for takeaways, I'd say you can treat yourself 2-3 times a month. Next question, any advice for people who train in the morning faster or fasted due to other commitments. So I'll give you an example of my personal circumstance. So when I train in the mornings due to shifts, I do it fasted. So my cardio used to be riding my bike to the gym and then training. So that would be like my fasted cardio, then I'd train. But then as soon as I get home, I would make sure that I eat, get my meals in and stuff. In terms of training later on in the day, me personally, I find it better because I've got all my meals in, and I'm energized, my food digested, and I'm ready to smash my session, and I feel like I have more energy. Whereas in the morning I find it a lot harder. So my advice would be for you people that train fasted in the morning is just literally make sure that you eat as soon as you get home. Make sure you get them calories back in your system and make sure that you stay energized. Okay, so if you're one of them people that train faster in the morning, don't be wrong, it's good for intensity and stuff, but I'd say kind of step back a bit, give yourself more time. It's not always good to rush your workouts because sometimes you do need that 30-second rest and stuff, so you don't want to be going too fast so that you haven't fulfilled your whole workout. Do you know what I mean? So I'd say just hold back a bit, allow yourself half an hour to an hour more in the morning, and then go there, have a good session. Make sure you have a good amount of exercises as well to train, and make sure you keep the intensity up as well. Are you on steroids? You know what, that is a pretty interesting question, because that was literally going to be the topic of my next video. So I'll answer that in the next video. So make sure you please like this video, subscribe to my channel, tell your mom, your dad, your nan, your brother, your sister, your girlfriend, whoever, your aunties, and yeah man, just make sure you watch the next video. Yes guys, thank you very much for these type of questions. Not exactly fitness related, but it makes my day. So yeah, I don't know how to answer that one, to be fair. Don't know, I'm just a humble guy, you know what I mean? So I'd say I'm handsome, but there we go.